Cancer and cross watchers. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Today we are going to take a look at your monthly love tarot reading for the month of February. Hope everyone is doing well today. So let's just jump right in. Please keep in mind, guys, the messages on YouTube are general. They aren't going to resonate every time with every person. You are more than welcome to check other signs in your birth chart. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title, there's most likely something in the message. Also, keep in mind that the energy and time is fluid, okay? So you might find that the messages may have already happened, or a lot of times people will say that it happened at a later time, okay? So, you know, take it how it resonates. See how you're vibing, all right? Pick the energy. See if you can pick the energy up. See if you're being pulled towards a certain message or a certain part of the message, okay? I do ask, guys, if you find the messages helpful or just for supporting the channel, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would like future messages, you are more than welcome to subscribe. Everyone is always welcome. And I upload messages daily. So, Cancer, let's see. Please, Spirit, thank you for the most positive and guiding message for our subscribers. Please allow positive guidance through whatever our friends need to hear. And please also make sure that there is a positive guiding message coming out. Thank you again, Spirit, and blessed be. So let's see here. Cancer, most important message for Cancer, Spirit. Confidence. There was 4 cards that came out here, so we're going to take them. Okay. I feel like there's something that you may have committed to that wasn't in your best interest here. A relationship, okay? And with deceit and denial, there's definitely some negative energy. Denial is like just barely without of your reach. It almost is the energy of somebody dangling something in front of your face. Potentially like a marriage or a long-term relationship. But I feel like their intentions never were this in the first place. I do feel like there is something that you needed to learn from this situation for sure, though. Maybe this was having to deal with confidence or self-worth. So let's see here, Cancer, what we can see for you guys. I am being called to this deck over here. Most important message for Cancer, Spirit. What does Cancer need to see in love for the month of February? Please and thank you. Cancer, 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 in love for the month of February. Okay, Tower, Ace of Pentacles, a past life connection. I'm going to reshuffle and see if these come back out, but I feel like we were already seeing something was being denied, so there may be something ending here, something that's within a really strong connection. So let's see. Now this could be the ending of the connection. It could also just be the ending of a phase here, Cancer, so don't panic. Let's see. First cards out we're going to take a look at are going to be the obstacles and challenges you face and potentially how to get through these, right? So let's see. For Cancer, Spirit, what does Cancer need to see? The wait is over, whatever that means. Let's see. everything's upside down, literally. I do feel like this Tower moment can be or could have been avoided, and maybe that's why you're beating yourself up right now. Okay, Cancer. So the Tower is something that could have been avoided, but I feel like this Tower moment needed to happen in order to mend this heartache, okay? Now, the Three of Swords in the upright is like pain, suffering, heartache, turmoil, sadness. In the reverse, it talks about how that's mending, how that's healing, right? How you're finally getting past that and getting closure and moving forward, okay? I feel like what was going on here was you were waiting. Okay, the Hanged Man is like waiting when it's upright, right? But when it's in the reverse, it's no more waiting. You're not waiting anymore. You're done with all of this. You've changed your perspective. And maybe that perspective was to end this, right? Maybe this was your change in perspective. Now, I feel like here, Cancer, that this ending, even though it seems like it may be something that might have been terrible or a sadness, a loss, I feel like you waited around so long for this to happen that it really was just like, is what it is. So let's see here, Cancer. We're going to take a few cards for you first. Spirit, how is Cancer coming across? What are their intentions? Show me a few cards for Cancer. I do feel like this Tower moment that you are having helped bring in clarity to the situation. Okay, I do feel like this may have been like an untraditional type of relationship, Hierophant in reverse. So like maybe you had an open relationship, or maybe you let them do their thing just so you didn't, I really feel like you let them do their thing so you didn't cause any chaos. That's what this waiting is. You waited for them to get this out of their system before you guys could move forward, but you sat there and waited like a good girl or boy until you couldn't wait any longer, because they never changed. They probably never will. And that's the thing here that I feel like may very well be the lesson here, Cancer, is we can't really go into a relationship expecting a person to change, okay? We kind of have to accept that person for who they are, for how they're presenting themselves right there in the here and now, and make a decision based off of that, if it's something we want in our life or not. If it's not, we can't be waiting around for this, because they weren't waiting around for you to make a decision. I feel like you were waiting around for them to make a decision. There you have it. I knew it was going to come out. Three of Cups in reverse. So this was definitely a third party type of situation. But I feel like things, you're healing from this for sure. Okay, things are starting to look up. And if you notice on the bottom of the deck, like I do, the Wheel of Fortune. So good luck, fate, things starting to turn in your favor, looking up. One thing I notice about the wheel is compass. Not sure if I've ever heard anyone else mention that, but there's a compass in the middle of the wheel. It's like regaining focus, getting on the right path, getting on the right direction, going the right direction. So, even though this ended, this thing had to go, I feel like you were ready. You were ready for this to end, okay? Now let's, for shits and giggles, let's pull a couple cards for your person here, Cancer. So what is Cancer's love interest, intentions, spirit for the month of February? Can you show us a few cards regarding Cancer's love interest for the month of February, please? And thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you. Well, I feel like they are releasing this. They're releasing this baggage or releasing these burdens. But I also feel like it's causing chaos in their life. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse talks about not seeing any efforts from the work that you're putting in, not reaping the benefits of the effort that you've put in, right? Misdirected effort, trying too hard, right? Too much effort, not enough satisfaction. I do feel like this person is working relentlessly to let this go, and they're unable to do so. That's what I see here. Exactly. So they had, these cards came out. They had the Nine of Wands, sorry. So if you notice, they're descending, right? They're also a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. And then Hermit, Strength, and Page of Wands. So these two cards here, Cancer, are like the self-discovery, self-healing journey that I always talk about here on the channel, okay? So I feel like what this is symbolizing is there's a need for caution, because we had the Page of Wands. If you see, the guy's like really focused, micro-focused on the tip of his wand, that leaf up there, those leaves. Pay attention, be cautious in your actions or movement forward, because this person is still healing. And I feel like they're also probably discovering some things about themselves, maybe with the Hermit, introspection, taking time out from society to try to figure out what they truly want to do and be and accomplish in life. Strength card is acceptance, taming that inner beast, accepting perceived flaws, if you will. So just be cautious here, Cancer. Pay attention to all of the warning signs, but I feel like ultimately you want this to end, right? You're ready. You're ready to go. I felt like you probably were ready a long time ago, okay? I am going to do an extended reading. And in the extended reading, we will take a look at the potential outcomes. I'll do like 3 or 4 different polls to see, you know, what the potential outcomes are. And then I will also take a look at, you know, try to see, you know, where this is headed, or any more advice. We'll pull out the Psychic Tarot. We will pull out the guidance cards and the Soul Truth deck. So Cancer, if that's something you guys are interested in, the link will be below in the description box. I do feel here, Cancer, that you are on the right path. You're headed in the right direction, and I feel like ultimately you're ready anyways for all of this to end. So whatever timeline you're on, whether this has happened already or if this hasn't happened yet, you are ready, were ready, is ready, will be ready when this happens. So let's see. The positive affirmation for Cancer. Please and thank you, Spirit, for the astrological sign of Cancer for the month of February. I am totally adequate for all situations. I am one with the power and wisdom of the universe. I claim this power, and it is easy for me to stand up for myself. Okay, nice, Cancer. Beautiful. So guys, this is where I leave you. If you're interested in the extended reading, the link will be below. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.